She has over 5 million followers. She's been called one of the most influential Muslim voices on the internet. And this week, she's being called a fraud. But before you make up your mind about Lily J, here's what actually happened and what hasn't been proven. Lily J is an Australian actress and performer from Queensland, known before her conversion for stage and screen work, including appearances in productions like Chicago and Hairspray. In April 2025, after describing 19 years as an atheist, she recorded herself reciting the Shahada, the Islamic declaration of faith, at the end of Ramadan. She said AI conversations, including with ChatGPT, played a role in the questions that led her there. That video went on to be viewed by tens of millions of people. Within months, her following crossed 5 million. She documented her family's reaction openly. She said her parents didn't share her new beliefs, but respected her decision, and that support shaped how openly she's lived her faith since. Since then, she's built a large platform around explaining Islam to a Western secular audience, tackling questions about faith, doubt, and identity in a way that resonated well beyond just Muslim viewers. In 2025, she launched the Lily J Foundation. According to the foundation, it runs humanitarian projects across Gaza, Uganda, Sudan, Nepal, and the Philippines, including food distribution, education, Quran distribution, mosque construction, and an orphanage project in Uganda. The foundation says it has delivered food aid in Sudan despite blocked routes and unstable conditions, and has documented projects feeding families and children in multiple countries. Her content, combining faith and humanitarian work, helped her become known not just as an influencer, but as the face of a fast-growing charitable platform, reaching an Instagram audience of nearly 3 million. In July 2026, ABC News Verify, Australia's national broadcaster, published an investigation raising 4 main concerns. 1. That a video announcing an orphanage opening used an AI-generated woman standing in for Lily J, along with AI-generated children and a manipulated foundation banner. 2. That no orphanage could be found registered in Uganda under the foundation's name or under Ada Noor, the name used on her website. 3. That a bakery the foundation claimed to have built in Gaza could not be independently geolocated or confirmed. 4. That the Lily J Foundation is legally a private company, not a registered charity, raising questions about financial oversight of donations. These are serious questions, but it's important to say clearly, this is a media investigation, not a court finding. No lawsuit, criminal charge, or regulatory ruling has been made against her. The foundation responded, admitting that a small number of AI-generated introductory clips were used, describing them as brief opening hooks before real footage, saying they were never used to fabricate actual aid delivery. It also acknowledged it isn't currently a registered charity, but says it's now exploring becoming one, and plans to publish raw footage going forward for more transparency. That response doesn't answer every question ABC raised, like the AI-generated children in the clip or the unconfirmed orphanage registration. Those remain open. Here's the thing worth sitting with. Using AI in a promotional clip is not automatically the same thing as fraud. A brief AI-generated intro clip is a different problem than fabricating an entire aid operation. And right now, we don't have independent confirmation of which one this actually is. People build entire narratives, good or bad, off a single investigation before the person accused has even had a full chance to respond. That's not justice. That's a verdict without a trial. Lily J deserves the same thing anyone accused of something serious deserves: time, space, and the opportunity to answer every question, not just the ones she's already responded to. The full picture isn't in yet. Until it is, question everything on every side, but don't confuse an unproven allegation for a conviction. Subscribe. We'll follow this story until it's actually resolved.